What's going on, everybody? It's Ryan here, and today I want to talk to you about a conversation I had, something incredibly insightful that kind of hit me like a little bit of a bolt of lightning, and it's sort of exciting because there's this saying that I've been struggling sort of like what to do next with my career or my business, and just sort of like what I'm trying to do. And it's true, like one conversation can provide more insight than thousands of pages in books. And that insight I've been looking for, right? And it's probably not going to be, the point of this video is really not to tell you about what my insight is. I will tell you, but it's really not that important because it may not be that big of a deal to you, because specifically for me, it works for me because of the season of life that I'm in, or the season of my business, my career. And for the longest time, I've always been so afraid to have these conversations, talk to people. And I still kind of am, because I'm just not that kind of a person, or I don't like being that kind of a person, because I hate the phone, or hate especially Zoom calls, right? But over time, I've gotten more and more comfortable with them. And I've come to realize that if I want to build anything, and I want to build anything awesome and amazing and more profitable and just get to the next level, I need other people. And I've kind of always knew that, but I've kind of slowly worked myself there, dealing with things that are uncomfortable, like talking on the phone, like that insight of being able to essentially leverage myself better. Like the thing is, it's about taking something, all the stuff in your head, and then finding that one kernel of truth, that kernel of insight that's sort of just like, oh, I knew that, but oh shit, now I know it. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's kind of hard to really describe because you don't know what's going through my head. I'm going to try to describe it to you. It's like when you get the key to the kingdom, or it's kind of like when you've ever played a video game and then there's like a particular spot that you're stuck in, and then you go online to look up how to get past that spot, and then you realize like, oh, I pass by there all the time. I just didn't think to go that direction, right? Or something like that. Or maybe you've seen it a bazillion times, but then after you get that little bit of truth, or that little bit, not truth, but just insight, it kind of puts it all together for you. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to make in this video. That's kind of what I'm hoping to share and impart with you, is that being able to find these moments or find these conversations, these opportunities to connect with people, is really the secret that creates kind of the chaos in what it is to be human. The reason why I probably don't like talking to people is because of all the uncomfortable and unpredictable things that can happen. Is this person going to like me? Am I going to like them? I don't feel good. Just like all this random stuff. And if you have any issues or have ever dealt with anxiety or social anxiety or just anxiety in general, like I have, then you know what I'm talking about. And what it is that you have to, if you want to get to the next stage, you have to expose yourself more and more. It's the cliche saying of getting outside your comfort zone. And if you want to get out, you have to get outside your comfort zone. The question is, in what direction of discomfort do you go? Do you go far left? Do you go far right? Do you go deep down? Do you go up high? That's the thing. And the thing is, if I can describe myself in sort of my own experience of what this feels like, it's like I'm too afraid to go too far left. I'm too afraid to go too far right. I'm too afraid to go any of those directions because they're too extreme, because they're uncomfortable. But the reality is, if you want to grow, you have to push yourself to that next level of those edges, whatever those edges may be. Like, even if the fear may not even sound like a fear, because my fear about doing those things was not the actual fear and like I'm afraid. It's really more like, that's a waste of time. Or I don't want to do that. It's not like something that's obviously something that scares me. It's more like my old pattern of thinking has made me sort of locked into certain behaviors that have made me successful in certain things, but are preventing me from getting to that next stage or that next level. So I hope that made sense. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.